what started out as a musical became an 80s hit when it was made into a movie with Rick Moranis and Steve Martin. Little Shop of Horrors is one part comedy, one part thriller, and a whole lot of fun, and now it's coming to the Carnegie. And so here to talk with us a little bit more about it and give us some details is Maggie Perino. She's the theater director for the Carnegie. Maggie, thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
For those who aren't familiar with Little Shop of Horrors, tell us what it's about.
Sure. So it follows the story of Seymour, who is a down on his luck floral assistant at a Skid Row floral shop. Not a whole lot of those, I think, anymore, but he's in love with his coworker Audrey. It's a rather sort of impoverished life. There are a lot of obstacles, but he finds a rare unidentified plant at a street market one day, and it sort of changes all of his fortunes. Of course, it turns out to be sort of a sci-fi plant from another realm who's come to wreak havoc across the earth. And Seymour really has to decide, is he going to feed that plant and let it take over the world, or is he going to stand up to that plant and maybe risk not getting the girl of his dreams?
So let's talk about that plant, Audrey, the blood-sucking plant, as it turns out. So how do you show her growth through the show?
So it is traditionally done as a set of puppets. We're actually making our own from scratch. Our technical director has been working on it for 2 months now. They're really incredible puppets, and they go from something that fits inside a coffee can to something that's larger than, certainly me, probably larger than my car, quite frankly. The final puppet is gigantic and takes many hands to actually work. And you see that in the ending, and a bunch of people come out and actually puppet that piece. It's really big and fun.
Oh, wow. Sounds like it. So what's your favorite part of this production?
So my favorite part of this particular production is that we're doing it down at the Covington Riverfront Amphitheater. So this is called Covington Plaza at Riverfront Commons. You can see it in the pictures there. It has this gorgeous Cincinnati skyline behind it, which is perfect. It's a very urban show. It's set in the city, so that's our backdrop, basically. And so the really neat thing about this particular production is it's outdoors. It doesn't have a regular theater around it. So you kind of get to see the backstage along with the onstage stuff. So you're gonna see the guy climb into the puppet upstage and it come down. So you get to kind of see a little bit of how we do the theater magic. It's not just like a show in a theater where, you know, perfect lighting and then the lights go out and you never see the behind the scenes stuff. You're going to see that as part of the show here. So it's a really interesting production. I think people will really like it.
Okay, right quick. So everybody is familiar, who's seen the movie at least, is familiar with Levi Stubbs voicing the plant. What can we expect when we hear this plant?
Sure. Well, I think if you like Levi Stubbs, you are going to love the young man that we have playing the voice of Audrey too. His name is Michael Lee Jr. I think he would do the original voice work proud. He's an incredible talent, an incredible human, and I think you'll get all the nostalgia you love from the movie with just a little bit of fresh, funky attitude. It's a really, really great piece, and the kid who plays the plant is just outstanding.
Sounds like fun. So when does the show open, and how can people get tickets?
Sure. So we open this Friday, August 13th. We run on the weekends, August 13th through the 22nd, so just 2 weekends. You can get your tickets at thecarnegie.com, or you can call us at the box office. The amphitheater is giant. We ask that you come, bring a picnic, sit around before the show. You can bring your own drinks, bring a cooler, bring a picnic spread, have a great time looking at the river and enjoying the beauty of the riverfront, and then see a great show.
All right. Sounds like a lot of fun. Maggie, thanks so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too.